Have you ever experienced rejection? The majority of successful people didn't let it define them. Instead, they used it as fuel. Rejection is a universal emotion that can leave us feeling helpless and devastated. However, what if I told you that rejection could be your greatest opportunity for growth and development? That you might use the principles of reverse psychology and Mark Aurelius's Stoicism to transform rejection into a force for your own good. Marcus Aurelius. What stands in the way of action becomes the way that impediments action advances. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel now if you haven't already, so you can watch our most recent videos once the video starts. Let's start with the game changer of today. Footage. Rise above your worth and power. Have you ever experienced the cold feeling of being ignored? One is tempted to back down. The worst part is that when you ignore someone who ignores you, you are expressing more than just your worth. It's a clear declaration of your value. For example, if you are not the person's flavor of the month, it's really their loss, because by resisting, you are essentially saying, "Hey, I'm a whole vibe and you're missing out," which makes it difficult to avoid bitterness. Dig deeply into your goals, desires, and encouraging friendships. Bite onto something to fulfill your soul. Stay with people who get you. It's about regaining your mojo, not about getting even. Sure, it hurts to be ignored, but you know what? Fuel is what it takes. Take that rejection and use it to propel yourself forward. It builds a stronghold of self-respect for yourself. Let their apathy simply roll off of you, baby. This goes beyond just getting by. It's about showcasing your inner strength and what you can accomplish to the outside world. Stay true to who you are. Let your actions speak louder than their silence. You're the star of this show. Ascend above. Rejection of Stoicism. The Stoic secret is that rejection hurts and makes us want to lash out, but this is revolutionary. Keep your cool. The ancient idea of Stoicism holds the key. Breathe in and examine why it hurts. Our own concerns frequently cause the rejection rather than the rejection itself. Remain grounded instead of letting your emotions control you. Have a rest. You're not getting any attention. Stoicism encourages us to prioritize our actions over those of others. Continue to be kind and amiable in a real and unhurried manner. Reach out. This isn't about being passive. This is about taking charge of your feelings. Your powerful, challenging value is not determined by the acceptance of others. Rather, it has the ability to transform. Understanding inner peace in the face of rejection means more than just getting by. You're learning that approval is not required for inner peace. Calmness shows you're strong. Stoicism is the ability to remain composed in the face of rejection and turn it into an opportunity for growth. It is this quality that draws people to someone with self-assurance. Functions separate and change the way you feel about rejection. When rejection hits, detachment becomes your secret weapon. The goal is to use that experience as fuel for change, rather than to go on or appear as though it didn't hurt. Try not to allow the rejection control your thinking, even though you acknowledge it and feel its effects. Instead of capsizing, take advantage of the waves. Similar to an experienced sailor navigating rough waters, your vessel should use rejection as a signal to veer off course rather than as a barrier. Look into activities that will broaden your perspectives and inspire you to seek out fresh information. Dive into challenging literature. Take up physically demanding sports or volunteer in the community. These are steps toward personal growth and self-discovery, not just diversions. Every experience shapes you and makes you more resilient and adaptive. Surround yourself with positive energies. Make sure you are surrounded by encouraging and upbeat people. Discuss your objectives with them and listen to what they have to say. Together you create an environment that is favorable to mutual growth. Your worth is not determined by rejection. Recall that this is an invitation to reinvent and rediscover your identity. Acknowledge, remove yourself from the situation, and see how rejection can spur personal development. Overcome rejection. Rise above rejection. Despite the fact that rejection is painful, it also tests your resilience. Instead of giving up, seize the chance to prove your tenacity. The next time you're passed over for a promotion or ignored in a meeting, take a deep breath. Rather than wallow in self-pity, put that energy into action. Accept assignments that let you show off your skills or offer to take the initiative on new initiatives. Remember that one door opens while another closes, so your mistakes don't make you less valuable. Rather, they provide you an opportunity to shine even brighter. This is a call to action, not just words stated. Rejection serves as a guide, not a reflection of your worth. If you are not chosen, it could mean that the world is trying to get you to pursue something more suited to your skills and interests. Rejecting someone can help you get back up and try again. Think about your advantages and alter your path to take advantage of them. Every obstacle is a prelude to an opportunity for success. The key is to accept all emotions and go forward with grace rather than pretending to smile. Stoicism pushes us to focus on the things we can control, such our actions and emotions. Cultivate empathy for both yourself and other people. Perhaps the co-worker who ignored you is experiencing insecurities of their own. Propagate understanding rather than weakness and flourish in spite of rejection. Think, grow, and emerge. A stronger, wiser individual emerged from the ashes. When the energy of youth and the wisdom of centuries meet it head-on, rejection can transform from your worst fear to your greatest ally in achieving success and personal growth. Rejection is a plot twist that helps you become the most resilient, real version of yourself. Accept the empowering silence. Accept quiet when you break off communication. Silence is not just the absence of sound. It may also be an effective emotional weapon, especially when one is dealing with rejection. If you've been rejected or disregarded, your instincts tell you to bridge the gap and make the necessary corrections. The key is in how you should embrace the silence. It's not about having fun, but about reclaiming your authority. When you choose to ignore them and cease bothering them with calls or messages, you're regressing. This is a break for you, not for them. This quiet time is intentional and proactive rather than passive. You're not just passing the time thinking and growing. Rather, it's an opportunity to put your goals and interests back into perspective. Life is a reset button that gives you power and clarity. Take stock of your life and realize that your value is independent of other people's opinions. Avoiding interaction can be detrimental to your mental health. It's not icy or harsh. It's not about getting them to feel bad about themselves or run back. Rather, it's about proving your able and resistance to outside approval. Although this strategy won't guarantee that their behavior will change, it will guarantee that yours will. This is an empowered mindset, not just a stoic one, and it speaks volumes about your confidence and sense of self-worth. Consider the unspoken message you are conveying in a society where people expect answers right away. Grace, turn rejection into energy, turn rejection into motivation to establish your own validity. The key is to use rejection as fuel to grow. For example, if someone has doubts about your proficiency in a particular task or talent, now is your chance to hone that ability. Not so you can win their approval, but so you can push yourself beyond your own boundaries. It's not just about proving people wrong. It's also about proving to yourself your own abilities. Delve deeply into your practice of studying. It's not about making a dramatic reveal to the skeptics. Rather, It's about gradually building a fortress of expertise and confidence. Continue until you reach a level of EXP, expertise, that even astounds you. Consider the effects of your actions rather than just your words, and let your performer to speak for you. You don't have to share your objectives or achievements. If you're told you're not creative, start a creative project. If you're told you're not committed, let your consistent behavior be your response. This quiet revolution in self-improvement is a quest for personal perfection rather than a battle against other people's opinions. The tale the outside world portrays about you also shifts as a result of your actions. The actual secret to refuting them is to alter your perception of yourself. This will not only help your pursuit of personal development impress others, but it will also make you rethink how you view your own abilities. In conclusion, the biggest triumph on this path is realizing that the only affirmation you give yourself is the one that truly counts. Remember this: it's not about what happens to you, but how you choose to respond. Let Marcus Aurelius's Stoicism guide you as you turn rejection into your greatest asset. This is about redefining what right means to you, not just about proving them wrong. Accept quiet. Rise above the clamor and establish your own validity. Remember that rejection isn't the conclusion of your story, rather, it's merely the start of a new one. Let every setback spur you on to grow stronger, smarter, and more resilient than before.